What's good, everybody? You know who it is, man. So I actually had an old high school friend reach out to me, man, and he said he saw my videos, and he said that he had a girlfriend for 2 years. Currently still has a girlfriend for 2 years, and he said that the past 6 months have been terrible, right? He says he has an apartment with this girl. They live together, and they've been living together for about a year now. And he said that past 6 months have been the worst, and in the past 3 months, he says that he could probably count on 2 hands how much times that they had sex the past 2 to 3 months. And he didn't go really into details, right? Because it was a quick conversation, but I could just guess what was going on just by the tone of his voice and by what he was telling me. Here's the thing, fellas, is that women are gonna test for weakness. They're gonna try to sniff it out, right? So once they get the little glimpse of the first act of weakness from you, they're gonna continue to press that button. They're gonna continue until you check that. Until you check her test, she's gonna keep going. She's gonna keep doing it. And if you genuinely are weak and you don't know what this is, what this means, then she's gonna begin to lose attraction, right? Which is what happened in this situation with my boy. So pretty much, he said that they used to have a lot of sex and now they don't. Which, if you're in a healthy relationship, man, you should be having sex every single day, straight up. If not every other day, right? Because I know some of us are busy on here, and you might be out all day or whatever, or you might work different schedules. But yeah, definitely that is a red flag, especially if you live together. So I told him, you have 2 choices, man. Number 1, you can continue doing what you're doing, right? Which is being a beta cuck in your girl's eyes, or you just break up with her, or you show her the ability of you being able to break up with her, right? So which one? And obviously, you would want to go with number 2, right? Is showing her, hey, if you don't act right, I could leave, you could leave, we don't have to do this anymore, and I could just get somebody else. But naturally, a girl wants to be in that state of mind, right? Because let me tell you something, man. I'm gonna put you guys on some game. Women can go out, right, wherever. It could be the grocery store, it could be the corner store, it could be the bar. Anywhere where there's men, a girl that looks halfway decent, right, in the face, and even she could even be fat, she can get sex wherever, straight up. And we all know that, right? That's nothing new. But us, we have to have the nice car, we have to have a nice physique, we have to have a stable income, we have to have some type of status, we have to have some type of good looks, we have to have style, we have to have our own place, right? And they just need to show up. So for women, it doesn't mean anything for them to have sex, right? But for us, we need to build up to have sex with a woman. So any other girl can see you with your girl in public, and those girls will study your girl just to kind of see the dynamic of the relationship, right? And she can see, wow, she really likes him. Other girls can any person that's savvy enough, that knows what to look for, could tell the dynamic of a relationship just by watching how y'all talk to each other, how y'all interact. And what that looks like, man, is if you're with the girl that sees you as an alpha, pretty much, like just to make it short, and a girl that is submissive to you, she will let you lead. She will agree with pretty much anything you say. she will look at you a certain way. Sometimes you might even be driving, man, and she'll just be looking at you, right? Because that girl sees you as 100% or 90% alpha in her eyes, right? So for us, it's more, we have to put more work in to build an attachment with the girl, right? But those guys like us that know how to do that, they're pretty much non-existent now, because all guys like pretty much want to do is just have sex and that's it, just pump it up, on to the next, which is cool, right? There's nothing wrong with that. But if you want to have a girl completely submissive to you for a long period of time, there's a certain game to that. There's a certain way you got to go about that. And that's what women, that right there, what I just said, is what women love. So if a girl sees you, if say your ex-girl sees you with another girl, right? Don't be surprised if your ex-girl starts texting you, because she knows what it took to get her to that level, and now she's seeing you give that girl that same treatment. So pretty much saying your ex-girl is gonna say, that's my territory. She's getting the same thing as I did, and you know, and she gets jealous, she gets territorial, she gets insecure, and that raises that little hamster wheel in her head. It makes it go crazy, man. So what I'm saying here, fellas, is for women, having sex doesn't mean nothing, right? It's the act of building that attachment with the girl that women crave, women protect, women know that is rare. Getting a girl wet just by talking to her, man, she knows that that's rare. She knows that she can't find that just anywhere, that whenever she finds it, she wants to hold on to it. She wants to submit to that. So whenever she sees another girl with you and you're giving her that same game, and that girl's starting to come in and fall for it, your girl gets jealous, because she says, oh no, she's getting what I'm getting. You see what I'm saying? Is that you? So now what I'm saying is, if you're doing things right, you need to threaten your girl with the reality of her not being able to be with you, and that itself should make her act right. You know what I'm saying? Like, if she's shit testing every single day, and you say, you know what, I don't think this is gonna work out, you know, and you're kind of just hinting at the fact that you're gonna leave, or you can leave, she'll act right automatically. So in simpler terms, you need to be able to walk away from any situation, man. It doesn't matter, because as a man, you cannot live in a state of fear from a girl. You can't live that way. You cannot let a girl put you in that position. You cannot let it get to that. You just can't. It's not natural for us men to live that way. Because once you have lost the ability to walk away from something, man, I don't think you can no longer call yourself a man. Straight up. You can't call yourself a man if you don't have the nuts to just grab your nuts and say, you know what, I'm not doing this, I'm walking away. You can't call yourself a man no more. You can't. Because real men don't live in fear. Real men don't live in fear. Real men can walk away from something that doesn't help them, doesn't benefit, doesn't serve a purpose in their life no more. They just can't, man. It's not natural. It's not good. It's not healthy. You just can't do it. Don't do it. So what I'm saying here is, man, is if you find yourself in a situation like this, where your girl wants to put you on eggshells, and what that means is just picture that. Just picture walking on eggshells. Just, oh man, like I'm you know, everything is breaking, and you kind of have to watch your step. That's what it's like living with the woman that is like that sees you as unattractive, and that is pretty much threatening you. Oh, I'm gonna leave you if you don't shape up. that the role should be reversed. It's like, no, you should be afraid if I leave you. It can't be the other way around. It's not natural, man. I'm telling you, it's not natural, because us men cannot live in fear. It just can't happen, man. Because if you live in a state of fear, you can't lead a relationship. You're no good in that relationship. As a man, if you can't be productive, if you can't be a leader, then you're wasting air, man. You're wasting space. Straight up. We gotta change. We gotta flip that switch, and it's easier said than done, right? But you guys watch my channel for a reason, man, and I'm giving you this information. That way, you don't fall in these traps. When a girl tests, she wants you to respond. She wants you to put her in her place. Straight up, she wants you to say something. And you can't be afraid to do it. You have to do it. But anyway, man, that's pretty much it for this video, man. My boy, you know who you are if you're watching this, man. Hope you're watching it. Anybody else in this situation, you gotta have this ability. You can't not have this ability. This ability to just walk away from somebody, or a situation, or business, or anything. You can't call yourself a man if you don't have this, man. So that's it for today. Comment, subscribe, man, and I'll see you on the next one.